Good morning and welcome to Shenanigamers production. My name is Nighted Gamer, and with me today we have Oni Ninja.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good.
So I heard that you got stuck in drive-thru for absolutely ever today.
Yeah.
What's
So I
the,
woke
what's the
up
story
at
there?
I woke up at 12:50. My wife, lovely wife, was wanting Jack in the Box. So it didn't take long for her to convince me to get up and go. It takes about 20 minutes to get there and 20 minutes back. And we sat in the drive-thru before we could even order for about 20 whole minutes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that was pretty fun.
So I think we only had one question that was placed inside of our last video or one of our videos. So I'm just gonna go over that real quick. So the question was, how do I upload during the week? Like, what time do I wake up to upload in the middle of the week? Because they drop at like 4 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And the answer to that question is I don't. I upload on the weekend, and then you can schedule everything out, so you can space it out however long you want. So I could record 4 or 5 episodes today, and then upload all of them today. Put all the stuff that I need to on them, and you get that all taken care of. And then and then they'll drop throughout the week. So that's how I do it.
Which is fantastic because to constantly sit there and upload something that takes hours, you can't tell when exactly it's going to drop.
Absolutely, I definitely don't want to do that. So that's the answer to that question, but I just wanted to hit that up. So today we have a couple things on the agenda. So let's get you moved over. And I believe you can already see it.
I can.
Ooh, oh, nope, not that. Cool, we're doing good job. Good things today. Why did that do that? So that's awesome.
I don't know what we're doing because it's quiet.
What's so quiet?
You're being super quiet today. It's unlike you.
Like you. Okay, well, I'm not trying to be. Display capture. Sorry, guys. This thing messed up. I don't know why.
We need like a technical difficulties sign to pop up.
I just need to hold it up, like,
Just hit a key.
like the Roadrunner.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, whenever I do this, it goes into OBS instead of that screen, which is not how it was set up. But whatever. We just here doing our vibing, as good old the mysterious May likes to say.
Hey, it's May.
Not that one either.
It's May 2nd. So she must be the May 1st.
Oh, you got her. Get her. Oh my goodness. And this is how we have viewers. I haven't figured out yet, but okay.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I know I'm boring. That's not a surprise, but for people to tune in to something that, I don't have anywhere else to go with this sentence. My brain is still mush. I woke up only, I don't know, an hour and a half ago.
It's because you're a nerd.
I know.
I win.
What?
Yes.
You win.
Yes, I win. All right.
Are we already playing a game?
Yes, we definitely are. So you can see this. They can see this now. We're all on the same page. So I just want to kind of let everyone know, hey, it looks like Amazon is giving away 6 video games for free. It says worth nearly $75. I'm going to call baloney. I've played Snake Pass. That's not worth $5.
I don't know what any of those games are.
Which is why I feel like $75 is not the answer. However, we're here. We're all in quarantine. Well, most people are in quarantine unless you have a job that you can't be in quarantine. And so I figured I'd give you guys something to be able to play if you don't have any money. It looks like, yeah, you do have to be a Prime member. If you're not a Prime member or never have been a Prime member, you can always get the 30-day free trial. And then with that free trial, then you can get the free games that they have. Which, once again, yeah, I don't think I've played any of this one. This one actually kind of looks cool.
I've been staring at that one. Like the artwork for it alone
Yeah.
seems interesting.
Let's see if I can
Penkapu.
open this up. Let's see what this is.
Man, you have so many tabs open right now.
Yeah, because I have to show people. This is TFT, which is it's also a new Riot game. It's really interesting. If you ever want to take a look at that, that's a really interesting game. I want to see you. How many tabs can I open before this gets ridiculous? Oh my goodness! Wow, that's fun.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so these are the free games. I'm kind of going through the process of how to get the free games, but these are the free games. So this, I don't know what this is, but I definitely want to play that. So I'm gonna have to take a look for a Yono.
The celestial elephant?
Look how cute it is.
Is that a white elephant?
I don't know. Looks like a blue elephant, honestly, but that looks like a cute game. So yeah, here is the free games. So we can get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. On to the next thing. What why are you okay. I don't know what it's doing. Can you talk?
I can, yeah.
Oh good. No thanks. Don't send me notifications. The US Army tankers are playing video games online to train for tank warfare during the COVID pandemic. I'm about this. Also, PlayStation Pro right here. Look at that.
Yeah, I've been stuck on my PS4. I haven't played my Xbox in about 2 months now. But this is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is. I just thought this was. I kind of was just looking up video game news, and I just thought this was such an interesting thing to go through.
So what game exactly are they playing there?
Oh, it looks like right here, War Thunder. Several different games we considered, but War Thunder, a free cross-platform online game that simulates combat, won out. So it looks like they're playing War Thunder.
Wow. I did hear there was a tank game out there that is almost very realistic.
Mm-hmm.
That was free to play. I heard about it like over a year ago when I was working at my other job, because they were super into tanks in this game. But one of the tanks, in real life would constantly break down, and the devs were like, nah, I mean, that would be very unfun to play, if you just got a tank that would constantly break down.
Yes. So the interesting part that I find is they call him Sergeant SGT or David OC or whatever this name is. I don't know.
Okay.
But right here in the corner, if you take a look, that's staff sergeant. That's a staff sergeant rank. So is he a sergeant or a staff sergeant?
Maybe that was his previous rank.
Maybe got promoted. But
yeah, there you go.
I'm about this life. I would love. I mean, let's be honest. With autonomous video games, video games are going to be the future anyways, because people are just going to play video games for, or are just going to be doing everything autonomously, which means they're sitting behind a desk doing things just like they do with drones. When they drop bombs with drones, somebody's behind a desk in like Las Vegas Nellis Air Force Base, and they drop bombs from drones there. So, I mean, let's be honest.
Well, they were just recently talking about using VR for police officers. They set up a scenario and they do what they need to do on site. They've got it all programmed as to what's going to happen, what has happened, and they just use the VR set to move about and do their job.
I'm honestly very, very excited. I feel like two things I feel like right now with this coronavirus COVID-19 thing is I feel like people who don't want to put up with bullshit anymore or don't want to put up with anything like this, they're just retiring.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm done. I don't want to deal with this. I don't have to. I was just trying to make some extra money. And they're just retiring. And that's good because that opens up the door for millennials like us.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
And the second thing that's really interesting about this is because people don't want to deal with this baloney, we're learning new and different ways to do things. And I don't think that everything is going to revert back to normal. I think that part of what we're doing now is going to start being the future normal.
Yeah, no, it can't go back to normal. I mean, we were so unprepared for this.
It's more than that. It's that companies are going to decide that they want new or they enjoy the way that things are. They enjoy the way that, like, can you imagine if they worked everyone remotely, set up all the VPN stuff and everything, and only had to have enough room for switches and servers and things like that, and that's it? They'll save so much money on office space alone.
Yeah.
So I think that companies are going to eventually go further and further closer to work from home here in the near, probably about 5 years. That would be my guess.
See, I don't know. I would have a problem with that because me personally, when I'm on the phone or I'm talking on the mic, like, it's hard for me because I deal with conversations on a facial expression level. I don't know how the other person reacts or feels about what was said unless I see their face. Like, I can read people fairly well because I've been doing that since childhood.
Yeah.
So to take all of that sense, to take that one sense away, makes the entire talking process very difficult for me.
Well, I imagine that I imagine that there's certain things that are going to inevitably be in person, and you might have a couple offices or whatever, but you're not going to have I'm talking about like service desks. I'm talking about like help desks and things like that, where you have huge office spaces, a bunch of people in one area, all trying to do the same thing over and over. Like they're all doing that. If you send them all home, and you don't have to pay for that huge office space, but you have manager space, so you call them in. Hey, you do a half day here, half day there, whatever the case may be.
Right.
In the office, but you also do a full day. Most of the time you're at home doing this stuff. It's gonna make things way easier, I think.
Okay.
But, we'll see. I say in the next 5 years, a lot of jobs are gonna be at home, and a lot of work is gonna be at home. I think we're going into the next industrial revolution.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see. I mean,
they're going to start cutting jobs that they don't need because they can get rid of staff.
right.
Like how many people need a business assistant if no one is near you? All you have to do
Correct.
is sit at your desk and take all your phone calls and do all your things. So we'll see what happens. I have a feeling that that's what's going to happen next, and that's why I really liked Andrew Yang, because he's prepping for that and he knows that it's coming. So we'll see what ends up happening. I'm curious. But that all being said, this whole thing sparked that. Let's get back to the good stuff. I thought this was really interesting, a really interesting take on. I don't know.
I mean,
how
it really is though, because I mean, they've got different armor platings, different. I remember a long time ago, my father-in-law, because he used to be a mechanic in the Army on tanks, he was telling me that someone who drives the tank has to see an outline of a small speck and know exactly what tank it is, because you need to know where to hit it and what how much power it needs to be behind it. And that has to happen within milliseconds of seeing it. Otherwise, it could be your lives,
That's crazy. I did not know that.
So, yeah. They have to have amazing eyesight, and they have to have extreme knowledge on all tanks.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to next thing. So this is just something I wanted to show you, and then anybody who cares. These are the new Google Pixel Buds, and I'm super excited about them.
What is that?
They're just truly wireless headphones. And because I'm streaming and I have all these tabs up, my internet's going dog slow, so it doesn't look as cool, but this is kind of what they look like.
See, that already turns me off because of the little plastic where the earpiece is.
Yeah,
I've never enjoyed those.
I've watched a couple things that said that that's like one of the downsides to this thing is that it's kind of, if you're not used to it and like you haven't broken it in, it kind of a little bit painful, but
Yeah, I've never enjoyed that feeling of that rubber piece.
Yeah, but you can translate. Look at translation right in your ear.
I mean, that is cool, but there's other devices that do that as well.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, I understand that, but I just really like these. I thought they're pretty cool, and they come in 4 different colors. So here's the deal: they came out in this clearly white, right?
Yeah.
They already were released like last week, and
Oh,
they sold out. But there's another shipment coming in of the Oso Orange. I have this color for my phone, so I'm gonna get these ones, the Quite Mint and the
okay.
Almost Black. They have all of these colors coming out soon, so I'm prepping for that. I'm on the watch or the wait list for these guys, so I'm just waiting for
Gotcha.
these to come out. But I'm very, very excited about them. They're the next ones that I want.
Man. Man, I keep seeing stuff that's just high tech, and I think I will never own something like that.
Why? I don't understand.
Because I'm old hearted. I don't trust tech. It's
That's a
difficult for me
really
to
good picture.
I like the hairstyle.
Like, it's right here. It's really nice.
No,
Oh,
I
right
mean
here.
in the forefront here, buddy.
I was saying that's a really, really well taken picture.
Yeah, it's not too
Like you
bad.
can see the little whiskers she has on her face. If you look real close.
Okay. All right. I didn't know we were gonna pick on this lady.
I'm not picking on her. I'm just saying they're
You're calling them
there.
whiskers, sir.
I
You called them whiskers.
don't know what else to call them. What do you call them?
The little chin hairs.
Little chin hair. Okay, the little hairs on her chinny chin.
Oh, so now she's fat.
Yeah,
God.
she's sad. Oh my goodness. Moving on. So I
Ooh,
figured that this is actually going to be the main topic for today. From Fortnite to FIFA, 100 great video games to play in lockdown. This is from The Guardian. So it's just, this is a tech video game, whatever we really want to discuss and talk about channel. I figure we can maybe give some people some ideas on some kind of cheap stuff. I don't know what this game family is, but oh, look at this. You know what this is, right?
Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you know it.
Who doesn't know the game? Now, I
So
will say before we continue, if Final Fantasy 14 is not on this list, it's a worthless list.
it's a well, I don't know if it's a worthless, but so we're gonna start with. I just pulled up some of them, so we can kind of look. Crossy Road. Have you ever played this? This is like Frogger.
I have not played any of these on this screen right now.
Okay.
There's so much that I've not known.
So this is kind of like Frogger. You can get it on your mobile device. It's not a terrible game. I've played it for a little while. I'm not good at mobile games because I don't know what it about it is I just don't want to play them. I start playing one
Yeah.
and then I'm like, okay, I'm bored, and then I delete it. But I have played this game, and it is pretty good. If you ever played Frogger, and for all
Yes.
you kids out there who have never played Frogger, please just go Google Frogger because I'm not going to do that for you. It's pretty much the same thing, and it's pretty fun. So
That's a weird thought. I never really thought about that. Kids might not know what Frogger is.
yes, they don't know what a Frogger is. Legos Marvel superheroes. Let's be honest, anything Legos is good. The end.
Yeah. Most things that are Legos are good.
I honestly,
It's better if
hard,
it's real Legos because I just like putting shit together.
but I mean,
The
like,
games are pretty
it's
fun.
hard not to have a good video game, honestly. So,
Yes.
Luigi. I think I have Luigi's. Let's get rid of that. Luigi's Mansion. Hey, I don't care. So this is Luigi Mansion 3. I believe it's for the Switch. It looks pretty good. Watch this.
Again, I had no idea there was a second one.
Let's get rid of that. So I don't get
It's just-
demonetized. It would be a shame if we made also $0 on this.
Well, I mean, we already make $0
I know.
on this.
It's just a joke.
You
Yo,
silly.
Luigi's Mansion's dope. Look at this.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Where do you get the ghost dog from?
I guess I am assuming you should play Luigi Mansion 1 and 2 to find out, but I don't know.
Well, he didn't get it in 1. I can tell you that much.
Well, maybe he got it in 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I gotta roll this back because I'm about this. This is my.
Oh,
vibe.
she's pretty.
Watch this. Ready. Oh, look at these. No, go away. Look at these. I love those. I want those in real life.
What would you do with ghosts?
They're ghost balloons. It's different.
Okay. I would let her haunt my house.
Oh man. Did they just say Luigi's trash by making him go down the trash chute? Just curious.
You know, I think so. You might have a point there.
That is not what his
mansion.
mansion.
Not own that mansion. That's not his.
He probably got it from his uncle dying or something.
Well, what's he in the desert for now? That's not even part of his mansion.
The real question is...
That's a cool floor.
Yeah, I need that in my life also. Yo, I need those floating hats. How do I get those?
That's a good question. There's a lot about this mansion that just seems weird.
You can open
G-double-O. Spells goo. Get it?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's goo.
So if
like
you like
ectoplasm from ghosts.
If you've always wanted to play Ghostbusters, you can play it now on Switch. Okay, that dog is super cute though. Look at the dog; he's adorable.
He is like adorably goofy.
Yeah. Yo, he just beat the ever-living tar out of
Come
that.
on and slam if you want to jam.
Look at him. Oh, no, watch this.
Jeez.
I love it. I'm going to beat you with your friends. Luigi ain't here to play. Look at this.
He's not. He's like,
my God.
We're gonna not mess
just
around.
Trying to poop. Oh goodness! Burst.
Oh jeez. Okay. What is the point of that?
There you go.
Oh, that would make more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Gooigi? No. No. Why? He's like a giant snot bubble.
Oh, what? So gross. Can't you just... Okay. Here's what you do. You lock your door in your room, and then you Gooigi this whole thing until you hit water, apparently. Never mind, I take that back. They already told me what I can't do. Oh, look at somebody killed him.
No, just somebody's really mad about it.
Terrifying bosses.
Ooh.
That I'm so scared.
I was gonna say, you know.
Captain Fishhook. Okay, that's scary for some people. Not scary. Okay, not scary. Not.
What are you talking about? I'm deathly afraid right now. Like, I'm speechless. I can't. I don't know how I'm gonna get through the rest of the day.
I'm speechless. Let me continue talking.
Man, I love when you make me explain my jokes.
So, you guys, Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Here's.
It did look beautiful though, which is fantastic nowadays. I love seeing games that are just beautifully made.
Yes, I do. So
everything's so smooth.
Marvel superheroes you can get on 360, PS3 apparently, but I believe you can get this on PS4 too. Oh, right. Let's go back to lists. Let's see if there's any other ones that we can find that we know about. Overcooked. This is a really fun game if you have friends. So
it's so hectic. I tried playing this recently with 4 people on the Switch. Oh, it's so hectic. There was one that we couldn't beat. I mean, it was only like the second world or something, but we were on a hot air balloon and they're constantly moving back and forth. So you had to make
Yep.
sure you had one person over here getting rid of the food, one person chopping the food, and two other people cooking the food.
It gets pretty crazy, but I really
Oh.
enjoy this game. I have it on Xbox One, and I've been wanting to play it for a while, but it looks really good.
Now, before we move on, there's another game recently. It's called Moving Out, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically the same premise as Overcooked, but you're just moving stuff out of a house into a truck. So you're smashing windows, you're running through the house, just grabbing stuff, but you're knocking everything over, and you don't even care how you get it in the truck. You just toss it in. Good, move on.
Well, we'll see if that is on this list. It might be. Snipper Clippers. This is a game. So I brought it up, but because this is a game I feel like you can only really play once, and
I see this.
I don't know how I feel about it, but you kind of have to, like, as you can see. So basically, you run around and this is like your original form, and you have to clip off parts of you in order to get whatever you want done.
Right. So you rotate your body and stand
Yeah.
over your partner's body, and you clip, and it whatever section of you is over them cuts them in that point. So like the bottom of the round of the pink there has made the point on both sides of that yellow
Yep.
to make it sharp so they can pop a balloon. I mean,
So-
it's a fun concept. It's a cute game for sure.
But I don't. I've seen it played, but I feel like it's like a one time you run through it, it's done. I don't know how many
Yeah.
more levels they've created since I've seen it played, but it's probably been. They probably made a couple more. So Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey, amazing. You can throw your hat. A wonderful game. Literally, just go look it up, because if you don't know what that is by now, I don't know where you've been. It's like one of the most. It's one of the most popular games on Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Life, never played it. Looks like a mobile game, so maybe go check that out. We have Untitled Goose Game. Okay, so let's
Yes.
talk about this.
You're a goose
Okay,
and you run.
so first of all, this scene says it all. If you haven't played this game, basically I probably spent about 30 minutes tormenting this kid as a goose.
I mean, you torment everybody as a goose. You,
But
you have
specifically this kid, I tormented him because you have to steal his glasses and you have to do a bunch of stuff, and
you have to lock him in a
fun.
garage. I mean, it's fun.
This is a really fun game. It's interesting because, you can kind of just torment people. Okay,
You're just an asshole of a goose. That's really all it is.
And apparently, it's now out on. It's now out
Is
on
it sweet?
Switch. Waddle, waddle, waddle,
Cutie
duck, waddle,
waddles.
duck, waddle, duck, waddle, 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 duck. So this is the part I was talking about. Look at him, he's such a troll. I love it. He's run around and torment people. No, my fault. Mine.
Have you ever dealt with a goose?
Yes.
Because this is pretty
they're
much
mean.
what it feels like.
They're very, very mean creatures. Yep.
Oh,
And you could like make this kid put on the wrong glasses and stuff. I feel like really this is the pinnacle of how bad this character, the goose, can be. See, look at that. Just
what an asshole!
dude, he's so mean. Such a great game. Look at him. I'm gonna steal your mail? That's a federal crime, Goose. Federal crime.
Yeah, it is.
Holy cow.
Oh well, he's being sweet. Look at him.
Oh, well, there's a first for everything. So, Untitled Goose Game, 100% worth a playthrough for sure. I didn't bring this one up, so let's. Oh, hey, I have Mario Odyssey here. This is a terrible thing. Why? Why?
No, that's fantastic. Jason
No.
Momoa needs to start looking like that every day, so I don't
No.
have to hear about it.
Horrible.
Oh, you're getting a little too big. Why don't you be more like Jason Momoa? No.
Why don't you be more like Jason Momoa? Okay. Goodness.
Now I can. Now I can be more like him.
Not you, but tell your girl that. Won't you be more like him?
Speaking of which, she has wanted to be referred to as Princess, but I'm going to take it one step further, and she is now going to be referred to as Princess Flufferbutt.
Princess Flufferbutt.
Yes.
Princess Flufferbutt. I feel like
Yes.
she needs a like Princess Flufferbutt. I hate that. I hate it so much I can't even say it. Princess Flufferbutt of the tribe of Fluffertons.
Fluffertons. All right, we'll work out the kinks, but for now we've got Flufferbutt.
Flufferbutt. PFB for
Princess
short.
Fluffer.
So this is Mario Odyssey. Great game. Amazing. Apparently $50. Oh, that's euros. Why is it in euros?
Because everything's better in somewhere else.
Somewhere else. I love it. I don't even know what this is. I wanted to kind of take a look at it.
Watam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. We're really out here now.
That's really just like a feel good game.
Is this poop? Is this colored poop?
Yes, it is. You can trade hats. You can just sing around. You can walk around and have good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put sound on because
that's right from Katamari Damacy.
Oh, poor. Why am I alone?
But you won't be soon.
Hi. Is that a pet rock? Oh my goodness. That's a chonkers.
There's so much going on with this game that it's confusing. That was funny. Spelled F-U-N-E. Like I already told you, like it's so confusing.
What is it?
Reconnect
the people.
That's really all you're doing.
You sure? Because it sure seems like I'm doing drugs right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, okay, here's my thing about this game. Somebody pitched this idea. Totally cool. But then another person was like, absolutely.
That sounds
this is
like a great A.
This is definitely what we need to do in life.
Yeah.
And then they took that idea to executives and were like, but look at this. And then those people were like, absolutely. And then they made the actual diagrams and all the art and everything, and they showed it in a storyboard. And then the executives were like, 100%, this is what needs to happen. And it goes on and on down the line until PlayStation themselves were like, yep, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
All of that had to happen for this to occur, and I'm kind of worried for this.
Watam!
That was an acid trip.
Yeah.
If I've ever seen
I feel like you could only play that if you were high. Or a child.
Yeah.
Or a high child.
I was going to say the same thing. Kids don't do drugs. Yoshi Crafted World. So I played the Yarn Yoshi one. I don't remember what it's called. It was a really...
I've never played them.
It was like a super, super common game. Like, it almost made me fall asleep every time I played it. So I'd play it like right before I went to bed. It was a really good game.
It's like a little bedtime story for you?
Yes. So I imagine this is probably similar to that. Yeah, see little... Oh, except for they're felt now. They used to be yarn. Now they're felt.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's just... Dude, this is just
like a scrapbook.
Yeah, and it's such a chill game. Such a chill game. You just kind of roll. And I don't know if on this one I hadn't get a C, but on the other one, there was like a whole thing where you can just like fly through the whole levels and just hang out and like not even care.
What was that game that came out for the PlayStation like right at the beginning? It's like Little Big Planet. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
It's got that. This game has that feel. It's like a Little Big Planet feel to it.
Yeah, I think if you want something to chill, you want to play a video game, but you don't really care about difficulty or anything like that. This is definitely the game for you. It's calm. It's usually the music's like super, super chill.
It's almost as if it was, a child's rendition of a story. This is what they see when they're telling a story.
It's adorable. Look at this. That was so cute. Look at they're in little like carts. Oh my goodness.
Look at the Bullet Bill.
He's Mario. Oh my goodness. It's Peach.
That's an ugly Peach.
See the mellow mode right here.
Okay.
See, and then this is with mellow mode on. He's just gonna hang out. I'm not here to play hard. Buddy up with some friends.
I've never seen a Yoshi ride a Yoshi before.
Oh my goodness, it's so funny. There's only one way to make more Yoshis.
Oh God, I did not need that image. Thank you for ruining childhood. You know what? No, I know how they make more Yoshis. He goes, Mom, eats something, and then poops out an egg.
Yeah,
there you go,
that's
Yoshi.
That's what I was talking about.
No. That's not what you're talking about.
You have no proof otherwise.
You know it. What are you talking about? I've got video recording. This is all the proof I need.
All I said was this how you have to make more Moshis. That's all I said.
Moshis? More Moshis?
More Moshis. So, super chill game. If you want something not wild, not crazy, if you want something mom can play, if you want something grandma can play, go hit up that Yoshi Crafted World. Super dope. That mellow mode, literally for anyone, for inexperienced, it's a really, really good game. All right. So 80 days, I have no idea what that is. Steampunk history. I love steampunk, by the way.
Yes, you do.
Assemble with care. I don't really know what this is. Repair beautiful objects and learn stories. Cool. That's fun. This is the one that keeps coming up in my life. So we're here to finally take a look at it and see what's going on.
I love how it starts. You are an alcoholic.
Let me see. Yep, you are an alcoholic. All right, so we'll just run through this. This is you.
An amnesiac cop.
Oh, I didn't even realize there was a trailer because I pulled up an entire trailer for this. So let's take a look.
Oh, that looks like a crazy world. It's got like a very spoopy feel.
Spooky. Are you trying to say it's scurry?
Oh, a little bit. Feels like it.
Get it?
I mean, there's a guy.
It's scurry.
I don't get it.
From our last podcast. Do you not even watch our podcast?
I don't. I hate hearing my voice. We've told you this.
So,
Ew.
yeah, apparently you're trying to figure out what you don't remember because you're an amnesia person.
Amnesiac?
Yeah, that's the word. Well,
I mean, that's a cool concept. I mean, I don't think that's ever been really done before, just trying to figure out what happened beforehand.
Yes.
Because you remember nothing.
Breath of the Wild, if you haven't played this, I do not know what you're doing with your life. I'm going to be honest with you.
You know exactly what I'm doing with my life. I'm saving a lot of time.
Best game. Best Zelda game in a very long time.
I love this, the just complete and utter silence.
I'm not responding to your ignorance, okay? You don't deserve
But why?
Because you're missing out on Breath of the Wild, which is one of the greatest games. I will tell you, the mysterious May has probably spent 50 hours plus, maybe 100 hours in this game alone. It's that
See,
good.
that's why I don't want to play games like that anymore. I don't enjoy playing more than one of those at a time. Like right now, it's Final Fantasy 14, and that's it.
Okay, well, you
it's
need to
gonna
go
be
get
that
a
game
Switch,
for a long time.
and then you need to get this game because if not, you're missing
I
out.
have a Switch. I'm waiting for
We'll get back
the new Project Diva game. to hit releases in the West.
That we get to that too.
Planet Zoo.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. That's actually for Daisy Mays to if she ever watches this. The Witcher, another one. If you haven't played this yet, go play it now.
Yes, that is a fantastic game.
You're drunk if you haven't.
I like how you keep insulting people who haven't played games.
Yeah, well, I'm telling them to go play them, and if they don't play them, then they're terrible people.
Okay, all right, calm down. Viewers, I apologize. He's a little drunk with power. I don't know what power he's getting it from, but he feels like he's his opinion matters.
My opinion doesn't matter, but what does matter is that this is an amazing game. The only thing that makes me sad is this is Game of Thrones as a video game, and it's not. This is like significantly better. Yeah, because it ends well.
Yeah, because that last season was a shit show to say the least.
All right, well we have Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man. This is such a good game. So first of all, let's talk about this. Is made by Insomniac Games. Do I need to say any more? The answer is
the incredible detail that goes into every suit is also
ridiculous.
Yeah.
If this is
greatly appreciated is my word for it, for sure.
Yeah, Insomniac Games makes amazing games. Amazing games.
Go I mean, lady. Ratchet and Clank.
Yep.
Need I say more?
I mean, Spider-Man, Marvel, come on. This game right here, this is so good. So I'm going to kind of skip through this because it's going to take forever and I don't have all that time in my life. I got things to do today.
I'm pretty sure I thought this was all we were doing today.
Well, this is all we're doing today.
What else you got planned today?
I got a couple more episodes I got to make for Ken Seed, hang out with the wife. I don't know. That's about.
Is he chasing a porta potty through the city?
No, I believe it's like some sort of like they capture or I don't remember, but it's not a porta potty.
Okay. Short answer: no. It is not a giant flying piss machine.
That would have been significantly better than stuttering for 20 minutes, but
it happens.
The swinging in this game and the running and they took the best parts of good swinging from Spider. Now you can see it's definitely not a porta potty. The best parts of like Spider-Man swinging in the past, they made it even better, and then they also took like the Assassin's Creed running on walls and stuff, and made that better. Oh yes, we can talk about that. I will have to find it. Yes, we will talk about that. So this game, absolutely amazing. If you have the money, it's pretty cheap right now, so go take a look at it. Outer World, why you do this to me? This is a really good game. It's made by Obsidian Entertainment, which they made Fallout New Vegas. And
okay.
It's got a really quirky sense of humor, similar to Fallout and Fallout and what's the other one? Like Borderlands almost. It's a really, really good game. Really, really fun. I started it. I haven't finished it though.
Most I've seen about this was there was a speed run that beat this entire game
in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, that was the extent of my knowledge on this game.
I watched the devs watch it, and they were just like, really? You skipped all my game?
Yeah. It's supposed to be 10, 20 hours at least, and you did it in less than 20 minutes.
But I believe this just came out on Switch, too. Switch also.
Okay. Gotcha.
And so if you guys have a Switch out there or whatever you guys have, it's definitely a game worth picking up during this quarantine time. It's not going to give you 50, 60, 100 hours of gameplay, but it's a good storyline from what I can tell. And your choices matter, Like there's a lot of opportunity for you to say do this versus this, and neither is good or bad. So,
Oh man.
sorry, I had to grab a drink of water. My mouth is getting dry today. I don't know why.
Can we now talk about what I wanted to talk about? There has anybody else heard about the new Assassin's Creed game yet? Because the last one I played was Assassin's Creed 3, and it was okay. And then after that, everything just kind of looks bad to me.
Bring it up.
Until right now, and I'm all about this. 1,000%. I'm all about this.
So let's turn that off. All right, let's talk real quick before.
Yes.
Okay, because why do I have a commercial?
Because you don't own YouTube Red, you pleb.
1 second, because I'm on Shenanigamers for whatever reason. Whatever. I have it on my other account, but not on this one. So, anyways, let's skip this ad. So, if you don't know, Odie Ninja happens to like anything Viking mythology.
I'm a heathen.
And he is 100% a redhead, so he kind of likes that world.
In my bloodline, there's a lot of people. A lot of the heritage comes from Scandinavia, which is where a lot of Vikings are from. So, it makes sense that I would enjoy a lot of this. Just the sight alone. I keep trying to convince Princess Flufferbutt to let my beard grow out and, be able to tie it with, the braids and look all crazy, but she refuses. So
I think you should keep convincing her, because I'm about this. I'm 100% about this.
Oh man.
So, that being said, here's the real question. Have you played God of War 3?
I have not.
Okay, so you lose, but whatever. Because that's exactly up your alley.
Wait, I played 3. I haven't played 4.
I'm pretty sure there's not a 4.
Yeah, the newest one is God of War 4.
Is that God of War 4? I thought it was God of War 3. Either way. Yeah,
that's
that
where
one is...
he has his son. Yeah. Boy, come here, boy.
That's a super good game. So since we're talking about games to play during quarantine, if you haven't played God of War 4... No, it says God of War 4. I think it's 3.
It's not 3. It's 4.
Maybe it is 4. Okay. Yeah, God of War 4 was so good. Anyways, so this is coming out, I think, this year. I think it's probably going to be coming out in the fall when the new consoles come out. I think they want to release with the new consoles. So let's take a look.
Now, this is a great trailer. Okay, so there are words.
I'm just going to turn on a little bit of sound. We'll go full screen for this baby. Possibly. Maybe.
They're talking about the godless heathens. Yeah, godless barbarians.
So if you haven't really followed the Assassin's Creed world, it's pretty interesting. I kind of wish they would have not strayed so hard from it, but
I know. The last one I played was 3, and it was okay. The one before that was the Ezio Auditore trilogy, and I hated how that ended. It was such a shitty ending to me. But this is the one that's been. I can't. I cannot go without playing this one. Like, this is probably one that I will get on release day.
So also, if you guys don't know, I'm still not gonna get. I'm never gonna buy an Assassin's Creed on release day, ever. Ever. Syndicate? Do I need a CA anymore?
Yeah, they kind of fuck up a lot, but they better not on this one.
What was the one before Syndicate?
Unity?
Yeah, Unity. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, man.
This is awesome.
Fearless to go in battle, because they believe dying on the battlefield was the best way to, lose your life, because you get to go up to Valhalla and fight for glory every single day.
That sounds terrible, personally.
Fight me.
I think I just said that sounds terrible, but whatever.
Oh God. Have you seen this full trailer yet or no?
Nope, this is the first time I watched it. I've seen, I heard about it online because I follow like all kinds of different video game YouTubers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh.
Because Odin has ravens, if anybody's wondering, from some Norse mythology for you.
He has 2, I believe. And now he gave up one of his eyes to not have all information, but to have the capacity for all information.
I thought he gave up the eye to learn magic.
No, he gave it so he could know everything. Or have the capacity.
This.
So he sends his ravens off everywhere, and they come back and give him the information that they've collected. Bam. Look at that. No longer underneath, but on top. Look at this fat bitch. He's like, what happened? What happened? Huh?
There you go, Valhalla.
So beautiful.
So that's that. In case he's... Oni is super excited about it.
Yeah, I am. It looks so good. You sound unimpressed.
So I was actually Googling the...
You son of a bee.
The question about... And you're right. I was Googling the question about Odin. So, yes, you are correct. Whatever.
Why would you think I would be wrong on that?
Maybe you have trust issues, okay? Leave me alone. ARMS on the Switch. I don't know. Not a game for me, but we could take a look at it.
I'm gonna guess it's an okay game. Different arms do different things, and you just fight.
Yeah, not about that life. Moving on. Don't play FIFA, please. Never play FIFA.
Ever. Just go outside.
I know it's one of EA's most popular games, but please stop playing FIFA. Because all they do is microtransaction you to death, and I want not my microtransactions to be so prevalent.
Yeah, I'd prefer if the only way I enjoy microtransactions is if it's for cosmetics.
Yep.
That's the only way it's acceptable to me. Otherwise,
just family games. We haven't even made it to not family games. These are Sims.
Oh my God.
There's so many. Animal Crossing. Yes, we've talked about that several times. Civilization. If you're into that kind of world, that's definitely good. Stardew Valley, absolutely. Here's the thing: Stardew Valley is something you have to want to play.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want to play it, then
you're not going to.
You're not going. Like it's a slower gameplay, very similar to the way the Animal Crossing is a slower gameplay.
Yeah.
It's I enjoy it though. Zoo. So Planet Zoo. We were just talking about how we want to play a zoo game.
Who's we?
Like Zoo Tycoon. Me and my sister-in-law and Daisy Mays.
Okay.
They want to play because I didn't even tell you the best news. So we'll finish this up. So I figured I'd kind of show this off because I'm curious to see what it looks like, and it looks really interesting. I really enjoy games like this. I enjoy the gameplay of, like the gameplay loop for stuff like this. I like SimCity. I like things like this, but it's pretty cool. So
it's been many years since I played a game like this.
But yeah, I just brought that up. So I forgot to bring it up, and I was going to, but then I got distracted. Here's the deal. I am currently using a Surface to do all of this. And it's very difficult to capture anything on the Surface because it keeps breaking. So, I went and got a new computer.
Oh, okay.
It won't be here for 3 weeks or
Of
more
course.
because I bought basically my dream computer.
Oh my God.
Everything I can ever want in a computer is in this thing. It's got the top level graphics card. It has the most amount of RAM I can get. It has not the most I can get, but the amount that I need and more. It has a capture card. It has everything. This puppy is gonna scream out the gate. So
I gotta tell you, it's funny that you bring it up because the entirety of this last week, if I've had downtime, I'll go to YouTube and I will just watch all of these videos of people like time lapses of people making these crazy ass looking computers, and the water cooling systems and like the top end motherboards and SSDs and everything you can think of, and they just spend thousands and thousands of dollars on these things, and they look incredibly beautiful. But I don't think I would ever have something that gorgeous in my life.
Okay, so mine's gonna be absolutely gorgeous, which is why I'm kind of hiding the background there because I'm gonna go look it up. But a lot of it has to do, if I really want to do this, if I really want to put in the effort to do this, I needed something that's going to handle what I'm going to put it through. Because my plan is not to just do gameplay of indie games that I love. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely adore indie games. I love indie games. But that's not what I want to do for the rest of the only things I want to do on this podcast. I also want to play Cyberpunk 2077. I also want to play Assassin's Creed that comes out. I want to play these other games that I can get on the computer. So
yeah,
let me find this beautiful masterpiece of a computer. Oh, you can see my screen still.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that. So we'll close that guy out, and then we'll
fix it.
Well, they can't see. I switched it for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything because I was hoping you would notice.
So this is gonna be the guy
that
I get.
A crazy looking box.
It's super amazing. I'm so absolutely excited for it.
I need to send you some videos of the things I've seen because it's kind of like on that level.
Yeah, this is gonna be. So it's gonna help bring up my video quality, bring up everything. And I'm still waiting for my webcam, which will be here in 23,000. Who knows? I need to see what Butter Royale is.
Butter Royale?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yes. Everything I expected it to be.
Oh my God.
This is awesome. I love it.
What is the point?
I don't know. All right, Senor, we're getting close to the end. If there's anything that you wanted to talk about before we head out.
No, I mean, you and I can talk afterwards because I need questions on like, how do you stream? How do you save videos? That sort of thing, because I want to start playing Final Fantasy 14. Just have people to talk to while I do it.
Absolutely. The hard part that I'm having with it all is that it's hard to do without a quality computer and things like that. And I don't know how, because I believe, do you play on your computer, FF14?
I don't. I play on the PS4.
So I think, that's going to be part of the problem is you're going to need to find a way to either play it on a computer or play it on...
And if I'm going to play it on the computer, I need better equipment because I have just like, this was a hand-me-down from
yeah, and you're going to be in the
school.
same...
They were going to throw it out, and I was like, no, I'll take it.
You're going to be in the same boat as me, is where it's like, you're going to get to the point where you're going to be like, all right, I need to do something else. Okay, I know you're going to hate this game, but Abzu is a totally awesome game. I love this game.
The first time I saw it, it looked beautiful. But I just can't do it. It's so much underwater.
Yeah, it's literally the whole thing's underwater, and you're just floating around.
I,
in these
I can't
things,
do
and
it.
it's
I,
kind of
I,
got
I
like
would.
a
It would
game.
be this constant panic for me, you know.
No, I said, I mean, I was doing that more for the listeners. That
Yeah, no, but
obviously a
like
super good
just
game.
like I can't imagine an entire game underwater.
I think it's a really good game. All right, well, Senor, we're here at the hour mark. Any last words for? Well, let me switch over to this.
I didn't think of any words for Miss May.
Me neither. I think we're being good. She hasn't really caught up on the stream the things yet, but either way, man, it's been a couple weeks we've been doing this, and I honestly really enjoy. I feel like me and you just get to talk and hang out and do things, and
I
I'm
know we
really
don't get to
enjoying it.
do this as much as we used to.
Well, yeah, and we don't really have time to play video games. Like trying to arrange time like this is difficult even on a good day. And
I
so
know.
I enjoy hanging out
Adulting
with
kind of
you.
sucks.
Yeah, adulting, ew. Don't do it. Don't grow up.
Go to Neverland, guys.
Yeah. So
Get
I
being an
mean,
adult.
I'm enjoying it. I like just I feel like me and you get to talk about our lives, and then we get to talk about video games, the things that both of me and you love, and I think it's a really good time.
Yeah.
Well, I will talk to you later. To the listeners, we will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day.
I will say onomatopoeia, just
that's
just to get it out there. I can't be.
metamorphosis.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry.
All right. I like that. Okay, real quick before we end, I'm almost there, but I like that onomatopoeia is such a long word for something so small, which is
I
basically
know.
sounds like bang and crunch and those kind of things. So
Yeah. Do you know how to spell onomatopoeia?
no, I would Google it like a normal person.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you guys out there have a wonderful day, and just enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy the quarantine. It's kind of a time that people get to live stress free, because as long as you're not worried about money, which obviously if you are, that sucks, but as long as you're not worried about money, you don't have to worry about a lot of things. You just have to worry about staying home. So hopefully these
Yeah.
video games